Now, what we do here is, our brand is called Special Fraud Unit. And this is what we do. A Special Fraud Unit is a unit of Nigerian Police Force attached to the Force CID. I'm sure you listened to my other colleagues who actually came in the morning to talk about the Boko Haram. The BH syndrome, particularly in Nigeria, not only in Nigeria, in the West African coast, is actually rising so much that the West African units are actually asking themselves that the Boko Haram has gotten so much harms more than an established forces. How do they manage to get this? Nigeria is a nation that actually has 365 ethnic groups. And there is a crisis here. There's a crisis of identity. And once you have a crisis of identity, there is issue of survival of the fittest from the ethnic groups. Once you have 365 ethnic groups, there's rivalry, there's competition from the ethnic groups. And you can see this. These are guns, arms, recovered during the Niger Delta. Alone, you agree, this is 39,880 that were actually donated, volunteer by government. I mean, by individual people. This is not owned by government. This is by individual people. They volunteer this, they surrender this to government. We conclude here that money launderers are actually being used to purchase some of those weapons. Because take one, for example, let's say the cost of AK-47. The black market cost is like $100. Multiply this effect by 39,000. You've been able to see that. Then how do they manage to sneak in? How do they manage to convey this in? It's actually through our borderline, which are actually so porous. But a rich man in Africa has so many influence, has so many agents, has so many people who work for him. So, recently we partnered with City of London Police, City of London, particularly City of London Police, for a training. And we had this in February, particularly for Nigerian police officers who actually work on insider fraud, banking fraud, money laundering, and particularly on how they can be able to say, okay, well, the national security of the country, particularly of Nigeria, can actually be managed. Thank you.